Finesse. Finesse. Right, so you've all clicked on this video for one reason and one reason only. Who is this cheap beast you're talking about, JamesLDM? Well, this cheap beast is Heung-min Pele. I mean, Heung-min Son. Now, these are going to be my first 10 FUT Champion games in the background, are the highlights, whilst I'm talking over it. Because if I'd done live gameplay, there probably wouldn't be any talking at all. It would just be me sat here like... And you guys don't want to see that, really. And yes, after Mbappe just hit the crossbar, it's the return of the finesse. Now, the reason why I haven't been getting high finishes is because I just haven't been utilising the finesse. So this weekend, I focused mainly on finesse shots. Now, I must say, this week I thought the gameplay was absolutely awful. For a matter of fact, I played Friday, Saturday. I think I was 13 to 4. I then went about 13 to 10 after lagging out of 3 games and just losing. So I stopped playing. So I finished Silver 1, so I have automatic qualification, but I've only got Silver 1 rewards. Because it's Team of the Year, I've reached into my wallet and I'm going to open some packs when they get released. I've never packed a Team of the Year before, but this year, now I'm a YouTuber on the red list and everything, I'm going to pack a Team of the Year. Now, I've also made an absolute sick team for next week, hoping I pack at least someone remotely good so I get a few coins. This week I conceded so many free kicks. I put, I think it was Van Aanholt, in the way of the guy who was running. Like, I knew he was going to do it, but still somehow it just went through him and scored. So I've just had a lot of problems this week with just defending. I seem to be alright on the attacking stages, as Fabinho just low drives one underneath the goalie. He's like, Fabinho this week has been so weird. He's not going to be in my team next week. I'm actually trying out 9 Golan. He's been destroying me lately, and I just want to try him out, to be honest, because high. Keane is a medium high, so one will be up and down constantly, one will sort of lurk back. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some more FIFA with a better team anyway. But last week it just, well, I guess this week it just seemed too difficult. I ended up just having to stop because I just struggled so much. Firmino making a striker's run, look, bottom corner. I've also going to be benching Firmino this week, because Firmino, however much I do love him, he's just not quite good enough to play in FUT Champs for a team that's one, like, for me trying to hit elite. But as we just see, Martial made it 2-2. The other guy goes back up from kickoff, hits the post and goes in. So this game has gone to 3-2. In the recordings, I don't think I've actually lost the game yet, as Son gets another poacher's finish, makes it 3-3. This game, I think I remember this one actually. This is one of the ones where everything both teams do goes in, so sort of anyone can win at this point. So I think I started off going 3-0. It might have even been 3-1, but I know I lost. My record at one point was like 5-1-ish. 10-3 is what I finished after my first 10 games, and I then won, I think, my next 4 in a row to make me 14. When I had 14, I think I finished on 13 because 13 is Silver 1. But as you see there, that was my 3rd win, 3-0. Up against this guy, for some reason he has a Manolas just sat centre back by himself with no links. So I'm sat here thinking, oh, this is going to be a lovely easy game. Starting off 43rd minute. This one, somehow we didn't score until the 44th minute, 43rd minute. But yeah, in the second half, he manages to win the ball back from me. Here, speed up lag. Now I constantly get speed up lag, and his player somehow has a Roberto Carlos finesse shot, and it just curls all the way straight in. But yeah, speed up lag, I get it so much, and I don't understand why. My internet's not bad at all, but there's this little thing in FIFA where everything stops, then the next like 4 seconds it's going super quick trying to catch up with the gameplay, and me, I can push as many buttons as I want, nothing will work until it's caught back up, and meanwhile my opponent's completely fine and he can just score. Now this one, I'm already 2-1 down, I've given him a penalty, and he makes it 3-1. So this one is my first loss. I got a penalty in the 91st minute, but it's FUT Champs, I'm never getting the ball back. So into my 4th game, I'm now 3-1. Pretty nice team. Quite a lot of player of the months. You had Kevin De Bruyne, Footmas. Never really been a fan of Kevin De Bruyne myself. But Son starting off as he means to go on. Green finesse once again into the top corner. And straight back again. Mbappe with some lovely skill finds Son. Questionable first touch. But Martial with a bit of cheese. It's about time I start getting some cheese in this game, I think. And Mbappe, it's the return of the finesse. He's just finesse king at the moment. That's 19th minute. At this point, I'm thinking, oh, well, this is going to be easy. I'm already 3-0 up. Firmino runs down the other side. Mbappe, that's only a white finesse, but, you know, it's Mbappe, so finesse is a finesse. It's going to go in regardless. And this guy comes out the other end, scores a header. So I'm like, oh, okay. This guy could be back in it at this point. But not until Firmino, nice little footwork into Son. I got some cheese and Son volleys at home. And I think he quit after this one. There he carried on. I then through-balled Mertens with Keane. Keane was very good this week. I am happy I done Keane, to be honest. Mertens with some silky skills there. Oh, into the roof of the net. That one is nasty. He tried moving his goalie out of the way and Mertens was like, no, you're not doing it. And he rage quit. 6-1. Definitely deserved one, that one. 15 shots, 59 possession. So there we go. I'm 4-1 now. Halfway through the games you can see today. I come up against this guy who has 92 Rivaldo, I think you'd say it. He had red informed Bayern Lukaku. And I'm pretty sure that's Jack Stevens he's got up front. Not quite sure why. And I can't really remember who he subbed on. But Van Aanholt, I thought if people are going to do the filthy free kick tactic against him, I'm doing it again. And look at this, once again, Van Aanholt. So right now I'm 2-0 up. 2 goals for Van Aanholt. I mean, what can you say? My left back, he's probably been my best player this weekend. Van Aanholt has been like the best 20k I've ever spent on anyone. What? That's a lie. Heung-min Son is the best 20k I've ever spent on anyone. But Van Aanholt is the best 20k I've ever spent on a left back. Let's just make that right. Before you all think I'm just clickbaiting for views. So why would I do that? But here Lukaku rifles one into the net to make it 3-1. And at this point I'm feeling quite confident. The guy hasn't stressed me too much. But once again, another cross. Another goal for Lukaku. At this point I'm sort of like, right, well I'm a little bit scared now because this guy's just crossing the ball in. And literally from my kickoff, I thought I got the ball there, but apparently not. I give him a penalty. And he tucks the penalty away. I always stay down the middle, but for this one time, I didn't stay down the middle, and I paid for it basically. But Aubameyang, 90th minute, what a goal. Now, I don't really get on with Aubameyang too much, but after he scored this goal, he went up the pecking order. He was on every time at half time. Oh yeah, so thanks to our, did I call him Van Aanholt? What's his name? I've actually forgot his name. But thanks to Aubameyang, he made me 5-1. Going into the next game, 2 minutes in, Son already just hitting greens in the top corner. Another first time, that one wasn't a green. Then the first time ones are quite hard to judge. Sometimes I can hit them, but sometimes I can't. But 2-0 already. Firmino into Son, first time, bounces back. And keeper saves it. Look at this. Son never gives up, look. Straight back in, 3-0, 30 minutes in. I'm actually loving it right now, loving life. This would put me 6-1 if I won this game. And I'm well on track to hit elite. The green outside the foot, yeah. Both posts and in. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Sublime, as some say. Then here's Douglas. I get absolutely torn to shreds by Douglas Costa. As you can see in the replay there, I got another bit of speed up lag. But I thoroughly deserved that win as well. And this formation, going into this game, with Firmino and Fabinho on the right with the perfect link, getting the Ken, I knew this one was going to be difficult. Because anyone who uses the 4-2-3-1 knows what they're doing, apart from me. But yeah, so 1-0 down, 60th minute, rifle Firmino. Absolute rifle. Now I tell you, in the next video actually, I'll probably show you my team. And the person who's replacing Firmino best be doing these sort of things. I mean, you know I've got 9 Golands, so you've probably guessed already it's Mertens, but yeah. Courtois once again letting me down, 89th minute. But Keane ran down, that wasn't Keane, that was Mertens, but finds Son, back of the net, 3-2, another late win for JamesLDM and his boys Moran FC. So right now I'm 7-1, feeling confident. Now against Hazard and Aubameyang and Bale and Varane. Yeah, I knew this one was going to be a struggle, but straight off the bats into Martial. Nice little spin there, holding it L2 to do the quick body feints. Makes it 1-0, 11 minutes in, not too bad. Keane picks up the ball, middle of the pitch, finds Mbappe, finds Son, finds Mbappe and Green. You know, Greens, they are broken. It doesn't really take much skill to do a green, and if you're struggling with a green, literally I'm sure there's loads of tutorials out there. I could even do a green tutorial if you guys needed. But yeah, if you know how to green, you're going to win 50% more of your games. And here, that had to be offside. You can't even tell me that that wasn't offside. But right now, drawing 2-2, 80th minute. Big Mertens, who I'm going to be starting next week. Lovely L1 ball roll. Straight into the back of the net with the green. 80th minute, 3-2. And I beat that guy, 3-2. Saw out the game quite nicely. So right now, I'm sat there like, oh, I'm 8-1. I'm actually doing well. This is nice. This is nice. Now I come up against another just sweaty team. Every single one of his cards is coloured. But yeah, 44 minutes in. So this is another one of them games where nothing happens for a while. It's Rui Costa sends him 1-0 up. I used his loan card and I only used him for like 2 games and I had to get rid of him. I'm not a fan of him, to be honest. Look at this run from Keane. My word. Ronaldo would be proud. Straight through the centre. And he even shush. I didn't tell him to shush, yeah? Before he will call me toxic, Keane thought he'd shush by himself. So I thought I'd just let it happen. But yeah, he scored a rather annoying... Oh, no, he scored a rather annoying, I guess, goal to go ahead. Straight off the post. And straight up the other end, my team fell apart. Martinez, whoever that is, makes it 3-1. And yeah, this is quite a disappointing one. Because quite frankly, all of his goals seem to be quite annoying. And here, yeah, Van Dijk got sent off. So I was like, you know what? I'm not having it. Goodbye.